What's up, gamers out there? It's your boy Side by the Universal Gamer. I'm here to give you guys my Universal Gamer update number 35, brought to you by multiplatgameshop.com, where the gamers go and unite. Before I start my good Universal Gamer update off, it's a pretty good Universal Gamer update, but before I start that off, I want to start off by handling business and apologizing to you guys out there that the Universal Gamer update is late. Yesterday I went to Los Angeles, went shopping, hung out and stuff like that. I've been going twice a year in the past 2 years, in the beginning of the year and in the middle of the year, so that's what happened on Saturday. On Friday, which is the day I usually shoot my video, I was just busy, doing other gaming content stuff, handling business with the Vita, and also trying to enjoy myself with my games and stuff like that, instead of strictly handling business 24/7. So I just took a little break and decided, I just put the video up on Saturday, but I ended up going to LA Saturday, so yeah. Also, I want to apologize about the podcast. The podcast was supposed to have been up on the US launch of the PS Vita Wi-Fi and 3G bundle. Or not bundle, I keep calling it bundle, but Wi-Fi and 3G model. We didn't do a podcast. A lot of don't really know what to say about that, but we will be still doing a podcast, hopefully today, so we can put it up today or tomorrow, so we'll find out what goes on with that. But anyways, on to my Universal Gamer update. We're going to start off with the top 5 games for the upcoming week. The first game up is SSX. Comes out on the 28th for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. Number 2, Binary Domain. Comes out on the 28th for the 360 and the PS3. Number 3, Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. Comes out on the 28th for the PS3 and 360. Number 4, Pokepark 2, which I never knew it was a 1, but Pokepark 2, Wonders Beyond. Comes out on the 27th for the Wii. And number 5, last but not least, Microsoft Flight. Comes out on the 29th for the PC. Next segment, Spit Game. And I got 2 topics to Spit Game about. First game I want to Spit Game about is Binary Domain demo that I played last week. Or this week, earlier this week. A lot of trailers I've been watching the last past year, been making us think that the game is something, and it's really the opposite. It's not really that good as the gameplay trailer is showing. It's just, add a little, trickery inside there and a little glitter and little effects and make you feel like it's gonna be a top-notch game and a good game to pick up, even if it is a new IP. Binary Domain is a new IP, a game I haven't even seen before in my life. You're fighting robots, feel like you're playing iRobot and Days X and something else put together. And when I played the demo, I found out I've been following this game for a long time. I played the demo and my God, it's exactly what I was expecting. It's a good game. Like I said, it's a new IP. It's not no Binary Domain 2, Binary Domain 35. It's the first, it's a new IP, and it does a good job. From what I've seen inside the gameplay trailers back when, that's how it feels when I'm playing the game. It has something to offer, and I hope people go out and give that game a try, because it does have something to offer, and hopefully they expand the whole series. Now, I only played the demo, so I can't speak for the entire game. I liked what I played inside the demo. I thought personally the demo was pretty cool. The combat was pretty cool. The way that robots break into pieces is pretty cool. The story, hopefully they worked on the story pretty good, because the story, they have something going there. Hopefully they keep it going with the story. Hopefully they involve you with the story to where you want more inside, like as far as a sequel and stuff like that, because I would love to see a sequel to that game, depending on how the first game is. Hopefully the combat is good. I already know the combat is good. I played the combat. I like the voice commands and stuff like that. Pretty cool. They bring that. That's not nothing new though. I played that inside Rainbow Six Lockdown. I think had voice command and stuff like that, where you can give your troops the order to breach and clear, breach and frag and stuff like that. So it's nothing new, but at the same time, the way it does it, you can just say random stuff, and the characters, your AI characters, will respond to you. So I like where they're going with that. I like where they're going with the story from what I've seen so far, and I like where they're going to combat. Next up, I want to talk about Dead Island. I've been playing that. I gameflied that. Been playing it. The only reason I gameflied it for the 360 is because that's the game I want to pick up on PC. Like, I want to buy that game for PC. That's a game. It seems like it's a PC game. The gameplay trailer I seen on that, it shows like a dramatic, zombie type game. And when I finally seen gameplay trailers of it, it looked like it's like an arcade-ish style game. Like it turned from one game to an arcade-ish style game. And excuse me. And You know, that kind of drew me off. It kind of drew me from buying it at launch and stuff like that, as far as being a AAA game. But I finally gave it a try. After like 30 minutes, taking like 30 to 45 minutes to get into it, but now I'm deep into it and it actually feels good. Even though there's XP popping up, like it's like arcade-ish style, and you know, the RP it's like a not really an arcade style, but an arcade-ish RPG style. And I wanted to play an RPG zombie game anyways. Like me and my boy, longtime friend Crestline007 on YouTube, aka Far Cry Away on Xbox Live. We talked about a game like this 10 months before this game got announced. So we was all talking about how we like zombie games, and what if they made an RPG zombie game? We'll love the fuck out of that, and there's all kind of crazy zombies. That's what Dead Island is, and Dead Island actually looks pretty good on 360 and stuff like that. Actually, the game doesn't actually look that bad, and it actually doesn't play that bad. The combat is real tight, it's real good, and the game is actually good. You know, I'm like surprised. I'm like, oh, I'm getting into it now, and the world it's like it's a decent. It's an open area, but not a huge open area, but it's a decent size, you know. And I like how the quests are and the mini quests, and I just like the game so far. So I'm still playing it. I'm like 3 or 4 hours into it. So yeah. Okay, so next up, gaming news, aka, well, kind of not aka, but slash somewhat gaming rant. I'm gonna try not to spend that much time on this topic because I got more stuff to talk about inside my gaming update. But the PS Vita. The first thing I want to bring up about the PS Vita is that the PS Vita cannot play your PSP games, PS Mini games, and PS1 games you already downloaded from the PSN store through your PS3. Now, the PSP can play any PS1 game you buy on the PSN store and any PS Mini game you buy for the PSN store. I don't know if Sony's still trying to sell the old PSP system, or not trying to flake on the old system and go with a complete new system and just downgrade the old system and throw it away. I think they're still trying to sell the PSP, but the PS Vita cannot play. Now, two of my friends out there are saying, well, they do got a list of games, PSP games that you downloaded from the PS3 store that it can play. You know, all the other games you can only do remote play, and that's only some of them. If you ain't can play 1% of 100% of games that you already downloaded from the PSN store, in my opinion, you cannot play no games. 1% of 100% ain't shit. Even 5% of 100% of games, especially the PS1 games. The main games I wanted to play was the downloadable PS1 games and the PS Mini games that I already purchased off of the store. Now, they do got a PS Vita store, which is its own store, and you can buy PS1 games and PS Mini games. But why the hell can I not play my games already downloaded already through my PS3 and port them onto my PS Vita system like I did my regular PSP? So I don't know, that's gonna raise a lot of controversy. Sony, you better get it right or the system is not gonna sell. You can't do shit like that. You're starting to turn into greedy ass Microsoft, you know. So stop it. Next thing I want to talk about as far as PS Vita, you cannot earn trophies on a game that you did not put inside your system first. If me and one of my friends hung out and I said, hey, let me play that game looks kind of cool. He gave me this game, I put inside my PS. I got a video on this too. I got a video coming up, and I put inside my PS Vita and say, well, certain games, not all games. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom is one of those games. So I take it out, put inside mine, and say, you cannot earn trophies. Only the first person that launched this game can earn trophies. You can't earn trophies unless that person deletes everything off, put the game inside his system and delete all the content off his system, and then you can put that game inside your system and earn trophies. That kind of sucks. And that's kind of what Microsoft is kind of rumors of what Microsoft's trying to do with their new system, where you can't play used games on, you know, your systems and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna move it along to my game purchases of the month. This month is almost over. This is my last Universal Gamer update of the month, so I'm gonna give you guys my game purchases. First up, you guys already know I got Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for PS Vita, along with Uncharted Golden Abyss for PS Vita, and Little Deviants, which I haven't really played that much of, for PS Vita. Also, I got Assassin's. I forgot to put this aside my last month's purchases, but I got Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 little pack for PC. Both of them for $10 altogether from Walmart. They had the little double pack, you know, for PC. Never played Assassin's Creed 2. Never played Revelations. The only Assassin's Creed I've ever played was 1, and that was on 360 a long ass time ago. I like 1. A lot of people complain about how the first one combat was bad and stuff. I love the first combat inside the first one. You know, hopefully the second one is good and Revelations is good, and all the other ones they've been doing, trying to do the Call of Duty thing, coming out with Assassin's Creed every year. I can't see how they physically can do that. That's kind of hard for an adventure game or something like that. And next up, I picked up Resident Evil Revelations. You guys already know that for the 3DS, and also Twisted Metal, of course, for the PS3, and of course, Dead Island. Okay, on to my outro segment. In my outro segment, I want to bring up a couple of things I'm gonna be doing in the upcoming week. I'll be upgrading some of my equipment for my camera, probably getting the boom mic, the Rode microphone put on top of the camera. Since I'm not going to be using headphones to record no more, I want to at least have my audio to be good as far as just audio going through the camera instead of going through headphones. So I might be getting that, but for some stuff I'm getting for sure. I will be getting some softbox lights for sure, so you don't have to worry about bad lighting inside my Universal Gamer updates. Like for example, like this video right here where it's like dark on this side and then bright on this side, and you know, stuff like that. But I will not be recording in front of my TV since I'm going to be getting the soft boxes and lights and stuff like that for recording, because they will be reflecting off the TV. So I will have to be setting up a different gaming setup, or a recording setup should I say, and I'll still be having like some gaming stuff inside my video and stuff like that, like game stuff in the background, you know, just a nice little gaming setup for my Universal Gamer updates. Also, we'll be upgrading to a capture card. No more recording off screen. No more have to worry about, you know, if the camera set up right and doing all kind of trickery with the editing system and stuff like that, trying to trick you guys into thinking that I'm actually using the capture card. So many people that have been watching my videos for a long time didn't even realize that I wasn't even using the capture card all this time to record gameplay. But that takes a lot of editing skill and stuff like that. I don't got that much editing skill, so you know, it's not that hard. So I will be getting a capture card. We'll be making a video about that, you know, asking you guys on opinions with capture cards and stuff like that. Did I say graphics card? Capture card. So yeah, it's been your boy Noob Sidebot, the head general of the Universal Gamers, and yeah, don't be hating. I'm out of here. Peace.